Conspiracy behind the disappearance of a career. With great courage, Liu Yuning mentioned another name, Chen Xiaogua, a famous music producer who used to be close to them. He claimed to have evidence that Chen worked with influential parties to pressure Qianyu into signing a covert contract that banned her from appearing in the media for 10 years. In exchange, her mother gets free hospital access and treatment. But the price Qianyu paid was too great. He lost his career, lost his good name, and lost hope. Yuning showed me a copy of the contract, complete with the official signature and seal. Netizens began to dig deeper, and in a short time, various pieces of evidence began to appear. Emails, voice recordings, to previously buried legal documents. Qianyu's confession. Shortly after the broadcast, He Qianyu's Weibo account, which had been dead for almost a decade, was suddenly active again. The upload is simple. Thank you for keeping your promise, Yuning. I don't hate you. I'm just scared. But now I want to live again. The message shook the entertainment world. An exclusive interview was arranged by one of the national TV stations. Qianyu, who was now wearing a simple dress and hijab because of her newfound confidence, appeared calm. He explained everything that happened, that he chose silence to protect his family, and that Liu Yuning was never at fault. He fought for me the most, even when I rejected him. I want him to live freely, unencumbered by this past. But he kept waiting. Public outrage and delayed justice. After the confession, a wave of sympathy and indignation broke out. The hashtags #KedalanUntukXianyu and #MofganLiuYuning have been trending for more than 2 weeks. Meanwhile, the authorities began to reinvestigate the old case of the He family. Chen Xiaogua disappeared from the public. The company was heavily boycotted. His sponsors and partners withdrew one by one. In a short time, his business empire collapsed like a sandcastle. Liu Yuning was invited to various forums and programs to share her story, but she refused them all. It only makes one more upload. I don't need a confession. I just want someone to know that true love doesn't force, it just waits patiently until the time comes. Back on stage, together. A year after the disclosure, Liu Yuning held a special concert entitled 10 Years of Silence. The stadium is full. But when he sang the last song titled Waiting for You at the end of time, all the lights dimmed. Then, one figure appeared on the stage. He Qianyu. The audience cheered, some cried. He doesn't sing. He just stood beside Yuning, clasped her hand, and stared at the thousands of spectators who witnessed their love. We are not legends. We are just two ordinary human beings who got lost because of the deceit of the world. But now we're back. And we want to live, not for the world, but for each other. New ending. The next few days were more peaceful. Liu Yuning and He Qianyu chose to live in the small town of Dongdong, establishing an educational foundation for children from families once caught up in political and social conflicts. They named the foundation Qianyun Foundation, a combination of their two names. In her last interview, Yuning said, I don't want children to live in fear like Qianyu did. I want them to grow in honesty and courage. Qianyu just smiled beside him. He forgave the past. He just wants to write the future. And the world finally understood. Sometimes, love doesn't need to be announced every day. Love needs only one courage to say, I'm not leaving.